You're watching this video because maybe you feel a little depressed and you're looking for advice on how to get out of it. I'm gonna give you some of the tips that I've used myself and I help clients with to get out of a depressive episode. Please note that I'm not a doctor or a therapist. When I say depressed, I mean having the blues, feeling a little down. I'm not talking about clinical depression where there's a chemical imbalance. The first thing I do that really helps is that I say out loud, okay, I am feeling a little depressed. And just by saying those words, and acknowledging it and giving it form sometimes makes you feel a little better. I'm like, okay, I'm going through an episode. I'm feeling a little down. So be it, okay? And what I usually do, it sounds so dorky, I know, but I make a little sound like this. Yeah, okay, Giovanni, you're a little depressed right now. Meow. And I think for me, that lessens a load of like, I'm so depressed, it just like gives you a different perspective on the heaviness that can come with not feeling so good. The second thing I do is I try to identify the core emotion. So sometimes I'm depressed because I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling lonely because I'm scared to be alone. Other times I'm depressed because my financial blueprint doesn't match where I want it to be. And if you go deeper, it's like, why? Because I don't think that, because I'm afraid that money will run out and I'll be alone. I'm afraid that if I don't have money and I'm alone, that no one will love me, right? So I go a little deeper into like the core triggering emotion of where that's coming from. And once you can identify the core, you can better address it at the core issue rather than symptoms of those issues. Sometimes people get depressed. I see clients who have self-esteem issues, like they don't feel like they're enough. At the core of a lot of the self-esteem issues is really a lack of worthiness or feeling like you're not enough for love. And a lot of that goes back to, in therapy to, how you were raised and something that happened originally, like almost like original sin in your childhood that kind of shaped the pattern and the programming of how you think about things in life. One way I found to deal with that is that I realized that I am not my emotions. You are not your emotions. Your emotions are just things, chemicals in your body that are happening. Tony Robbins says, I don't let my mind take hostage of me. I control my mind. So my identity then becomes my soul, my consciousness, and my mind and the emotional chemicals that are happening in my body are part of the reality of the framework of reality that control my emotions and how my brain thinks about things, my heart and my brain. But these are things that are tools, right? Ultimately, my consciousness is greater than these two things. Obviously, changing your body overrides your mind. So swimming, exercising, moving your body, stretching, all of those things, breathing exercises, all of those help you get out of your head into your heart and get momentum. Sometimes I see depression as a positive thing. It's a signal that my priorities are misaligned, or that perhaps I'm not going after the right thing, or perhaps that there's a reason that what I'm doing is making me feel this way. So I see it as almost like a healthy signal, almost like a fever is telling you that there's bacteria or viruses in your body, that the depression might be a good thing. And when I look at it that way, I respect the process that I'm going through a lot more. Now, if your depression is coming from a place where you feel like you have everything in order, like I did, I had a good job, I had a good career, I had some decent friends, but I wasn't getting the girl that I wanted, that perhaps that's something I can help you with. And the links below is my entry-level course, The First Date Formula, and it teaches you everything you need to know from the moment you meet her or see her profile online to the moment she asks you if she's your girlfriend. I give you the 187 steps that I've developed that I've helped hundreds of clients already with to really date the type of girls that you really want. So if we can be of service there, check out The First Date Formula. Go to highintegrityskills/33. And as my dad always tells me, always keep an optimistic mind.